Scooter die.
Scoot or die. Ride your scooter. Sounds simple, but there's a catch. You've got to avoid incoming bombs. So, you're on a scooter, and for some reason, background people are throwing, like, pipe bombs at you?
Molotovs. Cocktails. Okay,
I would say they're Molotovs, but they're exploding more violently than a Molotov would,
so
I think.
Once again, our scooter character is wearing the red mask with a yellow
so, like,
scarf.
This is a standard character.
Yeah, so this is...
Some
the
sort.
yellow
It's
scarf
definitely-
is a...
It's definitely like a Kamen Rider thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the different difficulty levels are how many bombs are being thrown.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, the higher difficulty, the more bombs that get thrown. This one, it's actually... Like, you don't need to be too far off from the bomb to avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as long as it doesn't hit you directly, then you're fine. Like, you don't need to worry about the cloud of dust or anything. You just need to avoid the actual projectile itself. And also, sometimes they don't necessarily aim for you. Like, they're just kind of throwing and peppering the area, which is both good and bad, because it means that it's easy to avoid them when you have time to see things coming. But once things start getting fast, you just kind of have to guess where they're going to end up being and try to avoid there. Just, like, guess and go to a place and get lucky. Word up!
What?
Shoot the question marks to reveal a word! To help you out, you can warp from side to side.
Oh.
You've got to move left and right, you've got A to shoot.
What?
So you have these 5 letters, and some of them have a question mark, and you shoot the question mark letter to make it a letter, and it becomes a word.
Super.
Like super. And as he says, you can warp left to right, which means there's a wraparound. It has wraparound, that's what that means.
Doc!
And the number of letters that you need to shoot is equal to the difficulty level you're on. And there's a variety. It's always 5-letter words.
Lucky.
And it's always the 1, 2, or 3 things to hit. And as you've already seen, if you shoot a letter that isn't a question mark, it flips into a question mark. So if you shoot something wrong, then you need to shoot it again. And as it gets fast, it starts getting hard just to control to, you know, stop in the right place where there's the thing to shoot. Just because as it gets faster, your movement gets faster, which means it's harder to control.
Cinch. Doc.
Yeah, the player name seems to come up more often than many things.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's words. Snap! A lot of words, a lot of very...
Giddy.
Silly. That was silly.
Was it?
I
Doc,
guess we'll never
was
know.
it?
I guess we'll never know.
Giddy. Doc?
Weren't even letters. Yeah. So, didn't get too far past the goal with that.
Word.
Ninja pipe cleaner.
Right.
Find the oncoming ninja and take him out. Talk about a tough crowd.
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Strike.
you're this ninja and you're in a pipe and you use left and right to move to go around the pipe, and you need to move to be in line with the opponent that is coming in. And if you're in the same line, if you're close enough to your opponent, then you kill them. Level 1, you've got a stationary guy, or like mostly stationary. I think he might move very slightly. Level 2, you've got this blue guy that moves a little bit. And on level 3, you have the purple one that moves significantly. The level 3 one, sometimes you'll want to move like opposite of where he is at the start, so that you meet up rather than trying to chase him down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Other times he'll just kind of move directly towards you and you won't have to do much at all.
This reminds me a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's this
That's
game.
it. Pipe cleaner.
Ninja pipe cleaner. Sci-fi.
Yeah. Again, probably like TV.
Yeah. Something,
Film and TV.
some kind of category that includes things like that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. Once it's fast and then you have to react fast. And sometimes you just kind of overshoot because it's hard to control things when they're fast.
This would be much easier if you had an actual pipe cleaner.
Yeah.
Shove that through instead of using a ninja.
Well, I mean, when the pipe is large enough, you can't really get a big pipe cleaner, so you need to use ninjas.
Unless you had a pipe cleaner made of ninjas.
You should hire the Ninja Maid.
Ninja Maid would be great.
Classic Clash 3.
Oh!
Complete the combo to defeat the foe. You got that or what?
I don't know.
You have directions to input command. So here you get given directions and you fire a beam that just annihilates.
Not Bowser.
Yeah. And the difficulty level is how many parts there are to the combo. Level 1, there's 2 directions. Level 2, there's 3. Level 3, there's 4. And there's no real, like, pattern to them. It's just they're always random directions. There's no penalty for hitting the wrong direction, so you can just kind of spiral around the D-pad, and if you're fast enough, you'll hit all of the directions enough to get it. That's what I started doing later on when it got particularly fast. Even, like, earlier on when I just didn't want to care. So yeah, we have not seen Spitz say anything in this entire game.
The only thing we have to go on is what they've done in the interstitials.
Which is stand on top of the cab while Dribble is fueling it up, and the third time get launched into the sky by the being filled with gas.
That really doesn't say much.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't.
We're gonna have to play more Wario games and find out more about this. So, let's consider some more about... Is there anything more we can consider about Dribble and Spitz? Like, why did they make up this weird story about a mermaid? Like, is it just something that... Like, did something like that actually happen? Did they make it up whole cloth? Did they make it up as a way to talk their way out of somehow not collecting a fare from somebody? Possible.
Do they own their taxi company? That's another question. Because, like, it was just Diamond Taxi. So, it didn't have, like, their names on it. But, when we saw it at the start there, they were, like, the only cab in there, but I think there was space for more. So,